Yeah. Yeah. What up? What up? What up? What up? It's time, people. It's time. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. Miles Cunningham in the building. What's going on, Miles? What's good? What's good?
Hi, man. How's it going, bro? All right now.
Chilling, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to April MC in the building. Shout out to Steam Roland, Giovanni, King Leak in the building. Monogamous player, Jet Lucci, DJ. What's good? What's good? So let's do this trailer real quick, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna get into this serious heavy game. So
everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just, they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Cujo, you be 6'8", you know, have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo-boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't know accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
All right, we back. We are back. Shout out to everybody. Joe Blast is in the building. What's going on? Who else we got? Champion Mindset, Flaw Perfection is in here. W. Alfonso, Shozan, what's going on? Leon was popping. So today, guys, I titled this, Why Women Want Your Money, right? And this is going to actually be a response video to a YouTuber. Some of y'all might know him because I saw y'all mentioning him in the chat the other day. He has a channel called First Man.
Yeah, what?
It's supposed to be, I guess, like, you know, male lifestyle stuff and all that other stuff. You know what I mean? And he has a video called Normalize, telling women I can't afford it. Right? I don't know about to. I got to hit the button. Now, again, this is not to. We're not going at him. We're just going at the ideas because you know how y'all get on YouTube. You feel what I'm saying? We're just talking about ideas, people.
Intercourse with you, intercourse with you.
Relations, facts. So guys, what I want to do here is this, man, because you know what's funny about this whole thing about normalizing telling women I can't afford it, and you're gonna see in the video soon because I'm gonna pull it up. And actually, let me just pull up the video because I want to go in as the video is going, so you'll see what what we're talking about here. But let me pull this video up real quick. Let me share the screen.
Yo, shout out to all my people enjoying the playoffs right now, NBA playoffs right now. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yo, put what team y'all going for in the chat if y'all care.
Hold on, let me pull this up. All right. So shout out to First Man. We promoting his male lifestyle supplement. So you feel what I'm saying? So y'all can't say we up here trying to hate on niggas. You understand? We promoting niggas shit. But anyway, so I'm gonna play this video and I'm gonna stop in between or whatever.
Hold on. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
You stupid. So I'm gonna stop in between and then we're gonna get this shit cracking. All right, let's do this.
Men's lifestyle supplement by using the links below.
Hold on. Before we start, I want you to notice in the beginning, the gorilla came through the door. I mean the wall.
Uh-huh.
Wall said it's okay to be average. You feel what I'm saying? And he's breaking through that saying, no, it's not okay to be average. Yeah. But I find that ironic based off of what we're about to see in the video. That's all I'm saying. I just wanted to point that out. I just thought that was interesting. You feel what I mean? But let's continue.
Okay, guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to normalize saying to women, I'm sorry, I can't afford it. I'm not in that position yet. Why is this such a bad thing, by the way, guys? In this generation, you say if a woman says to a guy, do you have your own car? He wants to lie. He wants to be like, yeah, well, I've got one on the way. And he doesn't. He doesn't have a car. He's riding a bike or a scooter. But he wants to be like, oh, well, yeah, I'm getting one next week. Stop it. Just stop it. Oh, you live with your parents. Yeah, so what? Like, there's nothing wrong, guys, with being early on the path of life. There's nothing wrong with it, with being, I'm at the start of my journey. Deal with it. You know, I'm a young man. Deal with it. That's what I did. Because here's what happens, okay? If you try and protect your ego, keep up with appearances, keep up with everybody else, and like meet the demands of women, because this is one thing about women is they don't understand the male struggle. They got to 18 and they were able to get into the most expensive restaurants. They were flown all around the world by rich men. Like, it's just access to fucking an amazing life.
Let me pause over there for a second. Hold on. I might hit the button a few times. Okay, now, I agree with what he's saying about don't lie about shit you ain't got and yada, yada, yada. But that's after the fact of what the issue actually is about. Because he says if a woman comes up to you and says, you know, what type of car you drive? He's like, don't lie if you ain't got a car. I agree with that. Question you have to ask yourself, guys, is why in the fuck is she asking you about your car in the first place? You see what I'm saying? This is where you guys have to understand what's going on here. Why is she asking you about your car in the first place? Now, the reason why she's asking you about your car in the first place is because she's not sexually attracted to you. Do you see what I'm saying?
She doesn't want to have intercourse with you.
Yeah, she's just not, you know, she doesn't want to make it happen. You see what I'm saying? So it's not this issue of, oh, well, don't pretend you ain't got this and this. And he said, you know, the women have demands. Women and demands don't even belong in the same sentence. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like what? How can you be a man and seriously think about a woman demanding something? It don't make no sense.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying? Like, I just don't get it, man. But let's continue. Let's see what he's saying.
Without having to do anything. So they don't understand, like, why are you broke? The other guys I'm dating aren't broke. It's like, yeah, but they're 10 years older. It takes time, okay? So if you're going to try and keep up with the demands of these women, and they're going to say, I want a guy who's got a car and his own place, and you force it, and you make it happen somehow, because you can always force it. You can always take a loan, borrow money, work your bollocks off for a year, and give the impression of a life that you don't actually have, okay? Everybody can.
Yo. Yo. And guys, if you have questions, put a Q in the chat. We'll get to the questions.
I would much rather niggas say stay on your purpose. I'd rather niggas say that. This is just...
I'm just like, yo, see, again, he's like, well, the girls are going to ask you about all this shit. And the other guys they're messing with have all this stuff. And see, this is the thing. Instead of saying, listen, fuck all that. You understand? He's almost like he's going along with the woman's agenda.
Like he's entertaining the conversation.
Right. He's going along with their agenda. You see what I'm saying? So instead of being the type of guy that's like, listen, I'm not fucking with you like that, or being the type of guy that is sexually attractive in the first place, so you don't even have these types of conversations with women, right? That's the actual thing that should be happening. You should be the type of guy that's sexually attractive, because the only reason those women are dating the older guys who have all that shit, who's spending on them, is because they don't find those guys sexually attractive at all anyway, also. So they're using those guys for money. A lot of times when you have younger women, right? Younger women will get with older guys on some sugar daddy stuff. You understand? So those guys will spend money on the girls, do all that other stuff. But if you're a young dude in your 20s, 21, 22, whatever, you ain't got all your shit or whatever it is like that, you should be like damn near offended that a chick would even step to you that way. Because a dude who has game, he's not really fucking with no chick in this manner or taking her seriously in that regard. Because if he keeps getting women who contact him like this or try to get at him like this, basically what they're saying is that a lot of the women see you as a mark. You understand what I'm saying? As a target. You feel me? So I want you guys to understand that shit. Man, and you want to say anything else before we continue?
You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch?
Exactly.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds, so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Facts. Facts.
These guys, and shout out to them, man. Shout out for doing something, I mean, because there's a part of the information that might help a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, like you said, like the part where he said, don't be afraid to tell a chick, you ain't got it. But I'm like, I wouldn't even say I wouldn't even say that to a chick. Like, I can't afford it.
Right.
Like, that's just not me. Like, like these guys don't understand the importance of, quarterbacking a situation. Mm-hmm. Meaning, controlling or at least influencing the interaction between you and the woman.
Right.
I mean, they don't even know that they're being qualified.
Exactly. I'm like, you're answering to this woman, telling her, "Hey, listen, I'm so sorry, miss. I just can't afford it right now."
Yeah, I live at home with my mom.
Right, and I'm gonna work harder. Matter of fact, I'm gonna not talk to women. I'm gonna work on my purpose and get money up, and then I'm gonna start getting these girls.
Bro, I'll be honest with you, man. I don't even use names when I relate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't use names.
Right.
When I relate, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to really explain it, but it's like I don't say anything I don't want to say. I don't talk about anything I don't want to talk about. Right. I don't do anything I don't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like these guys don't understand. They don't even understand when they're being qualified by a woman, and then further to understand that if you are being qualified by a woman, that is a heavy indicator that she's not interested in you. She's not attracted to you.
Exactly. That to me, that's disrespect.
Exactly.
It's disrespect. It's like, how dare you try to come up to me and question me like I'm supposed to impress you?
I don't owe you any of that information.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
I don't owe you none of that fucking information. Are you crazy?
Shit is ridiculous.
And he's talking about it like it's and that's the thing. Like the way he's talking about it, it's like it's normal.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He wants to normalize.
Like it's supposed to be that way, that a girl could just ask you, okay, so, how much do you make at your job? And what kind of car do you drive? And, do you live at home with your parents, or do you live in what kind of apartment do you live in? And what part of town do you live in?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what?
And see, the reason why women want your money is because they're not sexually attracted to you. Guys, you have to understand this. If a woman wants to fuck with you because of money and resources, whatever it is like that, she's not attracted to you. Now, also, you got to understand this. Most women nowadays got more money than most motherfuckers out here trying to holler at them. So a lot of women don't even need your money.
Exactly.
Or want your money.
And that's why you shouldn't necessarily, like, the conversation don't need to be about that.
Right.
Because look, and this is probably something else we need to talk about, but the conversation between two people who are attracted to each other is a different fucking conversation.
Facts.
I can't explain it, bro. Like all I get when I when I'm with my people, my girl, my whatever. All I get is just flirtatious banter, bro. Like, like is it hot in here, or is it just me?
Right,
like, it's you. Like, I can't explain it to you, bro. I can't explain it to you. Like upon meeting my girl. I don't get a chance to say, how are you? Until like 20 minutes later. Because as soon as I like, if I'm coming to her house, as soon as I get in the house, it ain't nothing but we just going at each other, bro.
Right.
Like just straight. And then we'd be like, so how you been?
Right, exactly, right.
And then we both laugh uncontrollably, because it's like, we don't even talk to each other. We just want each other. So when we actually say, hey, how you doing? It sounds funny.
Right.
And mind you, we haven't been texting or talking the whole fucking week in between the last time we met each other neither.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, the interaction between you and somebody who's actually attracted to you, it's an entirely different thing, bro. There's no fucking qualification. The conversation has nothing to do with qualifications and how much and what is going on with this and who are you doing with that and what's going on with this and blah blah. Like, I don't know. And this is why I only fuck with high interest women.
Right.
Because I don't have time for all that other shit.
Right.
Oh, man.
And it's interesting because, like I said earlier, in the intro, he had the freaking gorilla breaking through the door or the wall that said, "Don't be average." But this whole video is catered to the average motherfucker.
Ooh, exactly.
You know, but it's not teaching them to be above average. It's teaching them to stay average by engaging in this type of activity with a woman. You see what I'm saying? But let's continue. Let's see what else is saying.
Do that. It's possible to do. Okay. So let's say a guy does that. He then goes on a bunch of dates, meets a beautiful woman, tries to convince her that he is the guy that she requires. After like a year or two, she realizes actually this guy's kind of broke. He was faking most of this shit. He looked good, but he hasn't got the substance behind it. She can jump ship and find somebody else whenever she wants. The problem is you've been spending all this money and all this time along the way. So what have you got left to show for it? Nothing. So you're womanless and broke. So now you've lost both aspects. Okay. So what I did when I was growing up is when a woman would say to me, do you want to go on a date? Whatever. I was like, I'm not in that position right now.
Wait, hold on. So he said when a woman would come to him and ask him for a date, he would say he's not in the position right now. See, guys, this is why we talk about game. First of all, why is a woman even telling you to take her on a date or go on a date? Miles, you on mute, I think.
No, I'm speechless.
Like, why is a woman doing that? That's one. Two, why are you not in the position to go on a date? What position do you need to be to go on a date?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Is he saying money? Is he like he didn't have enough money to go on a date? You know what you could do on a date? You could go tell a chick to meet you at the park. Y'all walk around in the park. Y'all talk, and that's your date. That costs $0.
Yo, you know you could get water at Starbucks.
Exactly right. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
That's a whole fact.
You know what I mean? Like,
you get Starbucks and get a water, or a bar. You go to a bar and get a water.
Right. So I'm like, what type of position you need to be in life to go on a date?
What are y'all talking about?
You know what I'm saying? Oh man, but let's continue.
And just to break that down real quick, again, it just exposes this guy more because he's exposing the fact that a normal date to him is a situation where he has to go out of his way to spend resources on a bitch.
Exactly.
That's what a date means to him.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Like guys like us, a chick just wants to spend time with us, period.
Mm-hmm.
Like him, he's automatically thinking, well, I'm at least have to spend $150 to $100, and I'm not in that position right now.
Right. Exactly. Let's continue.
Like if sex is on the cards, I'm going to take it. I'm not an idiot, but I'm just not in that position right now. Or like if I saw a beautiful woman on the street and I wanted to approach, I was just like, but why? Because I'm like not there yet. Like I might as well, instead of wasting her time, I'm not in a position to do that yet. I might as well let her go and find the guy who is currently balling, who's already like made it, and I'll get my opportunity along the way.
Yeah. Yo, come on. What? This nigga said, if I see a chick and I want to approach her, what's the point? Because I'm not in the position yet. And I might as well not waste her time so she could go to another dude that's balling, and then I'll get my way on the way as I get my money up. What? Guys, do you see how much evidence do we need to bring you guys to show you guys that game is important? See, fuck normalizing saying I can't afford it. Let's normalize game. You understand what I'm saying? How about we do that? You know what I'm saying? Oh my.
Normalize confidence and self-belief?
Right, exactly. Right.
Locario, you crazy for that, man. Come on now.
Exactly. They ain't trying to do none of that shit.
These bitches ain't gonna go for that. Come on.
Exactly. Right. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Guys, let's continue.
I did it with my ex-girlfriend. I said to her, I was like, look, I'm not exactly where I want to be right now. I need some time to myself to go and figure it all out. You're young and beautiful. Go and use it to go and find some like successful guy who's already ticked all the boxes, got everything that you need, go and do it, whatever. Like, it doesn't bother me. I don't want to waste her time. I don't want to waste her youth. She only gets 10 years maximum.
Yo, why is he
Yo, where's my hammer at so I can start hitting my because I gotta.
You gotta.
Where's the fucking hammer at so I can
start nose bone breaking. You gotta
start bone smashing out here because this is. Oh my god!
Oh.
He straight up told his girl that being with him is a waste of time.
Right. Exactly.
No, please rewind that part. Please rewind that part.
I'm rewind it. Shout out to my dude K-Zach. Let me bring it back a little bit. All right, here we go.
Currently balling, who's already made it, and I'll get my opportunity along the way. I did it with my ex-girlfriend. I said to her, I was like, look, I'm not exactly where I want to be right now. I need some time to myself to go and figure it all out. You're young and beautiful. Go and use it to go and find some successful guy who's already ticked all the boxes, got everything that you need, go and do it, whatever. Like, it doesn't bother me. I don't want to waste her time. I don't want to waste her youth. She only gets 10 years maximum, probably more likely 8 years maximum, 18. Yeah, probably.
I don't want to waste her time.
Wow. Wow. Really?
Wow.
Really?
And this is the guy that they're suggesting to us.
You know what I'm saying? Really? Really? This is what, look, man. Okay. See, y'all want to talk shit about confidence, right? But imagine you say to a girl, hey, listen, go with somebody else because I'm not good enough right now. I suck. I don't got shit going for me. So I don't want to waste your time. Wow. This guys, the game is serious. You understand what I'm saying? Serious. And this is why we say language exposes you. This is why when dudes call into the real game, no theory, we don't got to hear the whole fucking story. You understand what I'm saying? We already know. You understand what I'm saying?
Steve be like, you ain't got no fucking game. The fuck you doing?
Yo, this is crazy. Man, could you imagine having a son and he talking like this?
Oh, they're gonna have to call me for child abuse. I'm fucking him up.
You know what I'm
I'm punching him directly in the chest.
Like, yo.
And when the cop comes, I'll be like, listen, officer, I had to punch my son in his chest. I'm sorry.
Right.
Fuck out of here. What the fuck?
Yo, that's crazy, man.
This nigga, man. He need to smash right here, and his nose right there. You need to smash all that.
The bone smashing. Oh man. Well, let's continue. Hold on.
10 years, maybe to 20. I'd say probably 8 years actually, like 18 to 26 of like her prime years. I didn't want to waste those. She was like 21, 22. So I said, go, let's go. Okay. I'll go and do my thing. You go and do your thing. Because I just don't think it's fair. Like, she only gets 8 years to do that. You got to let her fly. Do you know what I mean? You got to let her go and actually use that to go and find somebody who's on her level.
No.
Oh my God. He didn't just say that. I'm about to catch on. I can't breathe. I can't fucking breathe. I can't breathe. You got to call the ambulance, Miles. What in the entire fuck?
Yo.
Did he just say, listen, let's go our separate ways so you can find someone who's on your level? Because I'm not on your level. So you trying to tell me a 21, 22-year-old who ain't about shit is above your level? Man. See, April said, this is why your listeners are so confused. This is the crap they listen to. When you guys aren't live, they don't invest in the Bad Boy membership. That's facts. That's facts.
Oh, this is straight pedestalization. Listen to what he said. He said, go find somebody that's on your level.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh my.
Bruh.
Wow.
This is crazy. I'm sad. I feel sad for these motherfuckers.
No, I feel halfway depressed for this nigga. Like,
I feel sad for these dudes. And see now, if I was to go to the original video, right? Let me see how much fucking views this shit got. 23,468 views. You understand what I'm saying?
he has 88,000 subscribers, bro.
This is what happens. I'm telling y'all.
He has 88,000 fucking subscribers. And Locario, you've been anywhere around 50 subscribers for like the past 3 fucking years.
Like 50,000, right?
We've been at 50,000 for like the past 3-4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And this nigga got 88 or some shit. What? And I'm not saying this to hate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying that's 88,000 niggas that's listening to him say this shit and agreeing with it.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
And this is why dudes don't understand that why they lose.
It's sorry, man.
It's crazy.
It's sorry. Oh, geez.
Well, let's continue. Let's continue.
And I was a risk at the time. So for me, I was like, I'm not in that position yet. I'm not far enough down the path of life to be the man that you require me to be. And I'm good with that. My ego's not worried about it. I know it's coming in the future. All the guys who are wealthier than me are older than me. So I was like, it's all good. I need to build a frame. I need to become that hyper masculine character. I need to make the money, get the assets. Like, I remember when I was in school.
Yeah, see how this is? Yo, he's like, I'm not that masculine character yet. I gotta get the money. I gotta build the frame, guys. Are you guys seeing? This is what we're talking about. This is what happens when your game is weak. Unfortunately, this is the type of shit that goes down.
Yo, how about using a bitch that's into you to acquire the assets with?
Exactly right.
What are you?
Right. Like, why didn't he take the girl that wanted to fuck with him and say, listen, you gonna be here and assist me with whatever the fuck I'm doing in my life? Why did you do that?
If she's that fine, let's start an OnlyFans.
Right, exactly.
And get at this bag. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Y'all niggas, oh my God.
I don't know, but let's continue this shit.
I didn't have, I'd have like conversations with my mum and she'd be like, are you dating anybody? And I was like, no, because I don't have a car. I don't have a house to bring them back to. I was like, it's pointless. Like, what am I going to do? Like, oh, let's go to the cinema. I always thought it was just weird. I always thought it was just kind of stupid. And I had women that wanted me, but I was always like, why? Like, it's at an age where I can't really use it. Like, I was already thinking, I'll take her to dinner and then we'll come home together. We could fuck and whatnot. Like, I was 14 thinking like this, which is actually when I lost my virginity. So it makes sense.
You see?
And I was like,
you're going to take a bitch to dinner every time.
To my mom, I was like,
he said,
he already took, he's 14 years old and he want to take bitches to dinner.
Right. Wait, listen to what he's going to say. Hold on.
I can't, without saying sex and stuff like that, I was like, I basically can't do any of the stuff that you would want to do in a relationship. What we're going to do, come back home, hold hands and sit on the sofa at my mum's house. Like, there was no longevity there. I just thought it was pointless. It was a waste of time. So I just kept everything short-term flings at house parties and stuff like that. I just thought it was a lot easier to do. And it's the same in this scenario. Just like, what is the problem with being honest with women? What is the problem with that? And just admitting it and being like, I'm 22 years old. Of course I don't have my own car and house, you fucking moron. Like, of course I'm going to be broke. Like, I'm working on some shit. Yeah, but I'm not there yet. It is what it is. I'm happy to let you fly. A lot of women respect that, by the way. I've got a lot of women that I said that to when I was younger.
No, they don't. Listen. No. See, they don't respect it because you ain't check them on that shit. You understand? You went along with it. See, you got to understand something. When you respond to certain questions or certain types of conversations, you're validating what the person is saying.
Right.
You understand? So he's like, well, I was honest with them and I told them I can't do that right now. I'm not at that place. So you're validating what she's saying, which means you're agreeing with her. You're agreeing that you should be at that place before you get a woman. You see what I'm saying? So it's like guys are missing the whole point. You understand? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I'm just like, oh my goodness. Terrible with this shit, man. Wait, let's continue. It's almost finished, like 4 more minutes left on this shit.
That are still like circling around because they kept an eye on you. Do you know what I mean? They're like, I actually respect you for doing that. Like, that was amazing. They don't really go anywhere, okay, guys? But I just think it's such a better strategy than pretending, like trying to keep up and be like, I do have a house, I do have a car, I am a baller, I've got nice clothes and whatever. It's like, you can't afford it yet. Just be honest, just admit it, because the only person you end up hurting is yourself. And then you waste the woman that apparently you love, that you're in a relationship with. You just waste her youth when she could have gone off and found somebody else. Like, imagine she only gets 8 years and 5 of them are spent with your bum ass. Do you know what I mean? With no money, trying to figure stuff out, complaining. Because that's what I was doing. I was just complaining. I was sad. I was depressed. I was just like, sorry, babe, I can't afford that. We don't have the money for that. Like, I'm wasting your time. Go. Like, let me go and focus on my own shit. There's plenty more women in the world. Like, you'll, like, in 5 years' time, you won't look like that anymore. I'm just going to find the younger version of you. Like,
yes. What is that? What? See, he keeps saying she has like 10 good years, right? And he's also saying, listen, in 5 years' time, I'm just gonna just switch up and get the younger version of you. See, it sounds like a lot of that like red pill shit of like she's gonna hit the wall. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get older as a man and age like fine wine, right? Mm-hmm. And then because I'm on my purpose, and then I'm gonna be able to trade her for the younger version. Mm-hmm. You understand? But what's ironic is he's talking about long-term relationships. Mm-hmm. So how are you going to have a long-term relationship with a woman and was she's supposed to not age within this long-term relationship? Like, where do you do that at?
I also want to point out the fact that he said he has conversations with his mom about dating and not his pops.
Right. Exactly. Right. That's what I'm saying. Yo,
this is the guy come on, guys, please suggest somebody with actual game to us, please.
Right. Don't do this. This is crazy. This is crazy. All right, hold on.
That's the kind of mentality I've got. It's very logical, not emotional. But I think we need to normalize guys just being honest with women, or just being honest with their friends and whatever, like every scenario, but especially with women. And just being like, I'm not there yet. Like, why would I be? Oh, you're 25 and you don't have a house and a car. Who the fuck does? Honestly, who the fuck does? Most people by 30 now haven't got their own house and a car. Do you know what I mean? Like, most guys are struggling in that sense anyway. So stop putting pressure on yourself in an age sense. You're a man. Your life takes longer. Everything before 28, 29, 30 is preseason anyway. It's just practice. You're just trying to figure it all out.
Oh my God. He's like, all that shit before, like in your 20s and stuff, don't worry about it. You're supposed to be a loser. It's okay. You understand? Again, didn't he have a fucking gorilla go through a wall in the beginning of the video that said, don't be average? But you're staying in mediocrity and average shit by responding to these women talking about you can't afford it. Like, oh my, like it's the pedestalization is crazy. Like, this is, guys, you now see why we can tell when a dude has issues with women just off the language, because his whole language is he's below the woman.
Yeah,
the woman is at a different level than him. Mm. So when you have that mindset, how are you going to actually react and think and deal with women to where women actually respect you, submit to you, and do what they got to do? You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. It's crazy. I'm like, man, but let's continue this shit.
Trying to find your purpose, just understand the world. That's why you're on this channel, because you're trying to figure out shit. You've got questions you haven't got the answers to. Your parents can't answer them for you. You've got to find people like me, like Hamza, like Andrew Tate, Fresh and Fit, whatever. You've got to watch our videos to get this kind of knowledge, to then build yourself up, to change. Like, we've all been through changes. We aren't now who we used to be. Like, we're all changing constantly. We're all trying to make more money. We're all trying to change our bodies and like adapt it step by step. And who you see on camera now is not who we were before. Do you know what I mean? And you're on that same journey, guys, okay? You're in that same situation where you're still putting the work in. So just normalize it. It's just a girl says to you, like, you try and talk to a girl and she's just like, oh, yeah, but I want a guy who's got a nice car. And you're just like, well, that's not me yet. Fair enough. Like, shake.
Oh, my goodness. A girl says, I want a guy with a nice car. And your response is, well, that's not me yet. What? Listen, if a girl's like, listen, I want a guy with a car, I'm like, no, you want this guy with this dick. You understand?
Dick is a gift.
That's what the fuck you want.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
It's a gift.
Like, what are we talking about here? I'm not there yet. I'm not that guy. I'm sorry. Maybe next year I'm going to save. Listen, actually, you know what? How about you take my number now? I'm going to save up and I'm going to work really hard for the next 2 years. And then I'm going to get that Lambo. And then you should hit me back, because then I'll be in a position to be at your level. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? God damn, man. See this? Look at this goofy 5.5 talking about he's right, to be honest.
Look, whether you think you are or you think you aren't, you're correct.
You see, his name is PSL Chad. Of course, he would think that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's. Well, let's get to. He's almost done. Hold on.
Hands, move on. If she's like, I want to fuck you tonight, go and fuck her. Enjoy yourself. Like, enjoy your life, guys. There's no point being like, no, I'm not. It's on the cards. It's easy. But if she's like, I want a successful guy, and you're not there, don't fake it for the pursuit of pussy, because it's only going to affect yourself and your finances and your time. It's be like, oh, that's not me. I'm not far enough down the path of life yet. I'm 23 years old. That will come. It's just we're the same age, so that doesn't work. That's why I always tell you the women your age aren't for you, and that's not some fucking pedophilia thing, right? But
what he said, the women your age is not for you, huh? So if you're a 24-year-old dude, you can't get with a 24-year-old chick?
Well, he's saying if they want to have sex with you, you can have sex with them, but
they ain't gonna want to have sex with these niggas. I'm like, yo, what are we talking about here? So the women your age is not for you because why? They want to fuck with. See, you know what's really happening? This is what's happening. See, they're thinking about the what are these Gen Z chicks or some shit or whatever? What are we in Generation Z? I don't know what the fuck these new niggas be calling themselves. But anyway, so he's thinking of these like 21, 22-year-old girls that be in a club, right? And these chicks, they be out here looking for dudes who are ballers. You know, they looking for high value suckers, all that shit. You understand? Now, what these guys don't understand is, Certified Tyrone said TikTok sells. What they don't understand is that those same women who's using these sugar daddies and all these guys for the bag, those same women are fucking other men who they're sexually attracted to. This is what y'all don't get. You know what these women don't ask the sexually attractive men? They don't say what type of car you drive. They don't say how much money you making. They don't say how does your apartment look. You know why? Because they don't give a fuck. All they give a fuck about is the dick.
Dick is a gift.
You understand what I'm saying? They just give a fuck about the dick.
It's a gift.
Listen,
it's a gift.
These chicks will fuck you in a porta potty full of shit. They will. They will suck your dick while you're sitting on the goddamn toilet in a club somewhere.
They'll fuck you on the air mattress.
Exactly. Facts. Nigga. These chicks will do, man. Y'all don't even understand, man.
Bro.
I don't understand. And you talking about I gotta have this and I gotta have that to get a girl to want to fuck with me. But then at the same time, you're looking at like girlfriends, long-term relationships, but then at the same time, you want to trade the chick for the younger version? Like what are we doing here? What are we doing here, people? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck are we doing here?
What I'm saying is when you're like 21 and all the hottest women are 21 years old, they're all your age. They're looking to date the older guys who have got the money, who are more successful, who are more established in you with the experience, because they're of equal value. That's what they want.
Oh my God.
So that's equal value.
So a 21-year-old chick who ain't about shit is of equal value to a 40-year-old nigga who either has a great job, is making 6-7 figures. What? Huh? How? What is she doing? What makes her special? See, this is again, this is low self-esteem thinking, guys.
Right.
This is low self-esteem thinking. Because when I was 21, I was fucking 21-year-olds. And I was fucking 31-year-olds and 41-year-olds. You understand what I mean? You know what I mean?
I was fucking chicks still living at home with my mama.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Right. Nigga, I had chicks in and out the fucking house when I was living with my moms. I was sharing a room with my little brother. I had to tell my brother, yo, I need the room for a minute, nigga. Fuck out of here. You see what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about here? Like, come on, man. It's like these dudes nowadays that's growing up nowadays, I feel so bad for y'all young motherfuckers. I feel so bad because y'all think women are better than you and the women think they are better than you.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? Trust and believe.
And the main reason why the women think that is because they're only following the men's lead.
Exactly.
That's the sad part.
Exactly. Let me tell you, these women think they are better than you. Facts. That's why they come to you, and these younger girls are coming to these niggas talking about what type of car you drive, nigga. You understand? Come up off come up out your pockets, nigga. Like what the fuck? Like these chicks is straight like fucking like sunning these niggas, bro. I'm like, what the fuck?
Is like extortion.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, these chicks is like, we ain't giving none of y'all pussy. You understand? She's like, we ain't giving none of y'all no pussy. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them. You see what I'm saying? I don't blame them because, listen, what makes you part of what makes you sexually attractive as a man is your behavior. It's your attitude, your confidence, that swag, that energy. So if you're like, well, I'm just not there yet. You know, I'm working my way up to it. Like what that sound like? It sound like you in a goddamn interview. You understand what I'm saying? Like you trying to get a job or some shit. You trying to get hired. You understand? You trying to fucking make it in this world for a bitch. You understand what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. God damn it.
You get to like 28 and beyond, it will be the new 19, 20, 21-year-olds that want you. So it's just like, because you need time to do it. Men and women, I've often said this, are not on the same timelines. I'm 29, right? And I class myself as a 17-year-old girl. Like I'm in the same scenario. Like I'm in the same scenario as a 17-year-old girl. She's about to become a woman and about to enjoy her best years. Quite frankly, though, like obviously I've just moved into this place. I've got a nice car downstairs and whatever. And the way life's like gone, it doesn't have to be exactly 30. So I've like hit that male advantage this month. Okay. So I basically just turned 18 as a woman. So now I'm hot. I'm going out. I've got the tight dress on. I've got hips, ass, tits out of nowhere.
Oh my God. Oh my fucking.
Yo.
Do you see how he's directly comparing himself to a fucking female?
Exactly.
I can't. Yo, you a better nigga than me because I couldn't have saw this video and actually did a reaction to it. I'm sorry. It's too much fucking poison in this video, bro. Too much poison.
He said he's equating himself. He's like, now I'm the hot bitch. You understand what I'm saying? He's the hot bitch now because he got his car, he got his nice apartment. Again, look at how the low self-esteem works. What did the woman have to do? Nothing. Exist. Have a vagina. And he had to, not only did he have to get all this shit, he had to wait 10 some fucking years for this shit to go down. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta wait till you acquire all of this money, status, car. You have to acquire all those things before you can fuck with it, before you can go to Her Majesty and bow at her feet. You understand what I'm saying? And be in the presence and worship this goddess. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, he's like, I'm a bad bitch now. You feel me? Like, what are we talking about here? All right, it's almost done.
Where my lips have grown, like I'm just hot out of nowhere. I've put some makeup on for the first time in a tight dress and I'm getting all this attention. Like it's the same way. I've done the exact same thing. But I didn't get here by faking it along the way. I got here by being honest and living like shit and having nothing so that eventually I could have both. Okay, because if you try and keep up with appearances, like I said, and you try and fake it along the way, because your ego can't take it, and you're like, I don't want these women to find out, I'm going to keep renting this car. Like, you're just going to hemorrhage your own finances. It's just a terrible strategy, guys. Okay, so the message I want to leave you with is to normalize just being completely honest and saying, hey, I'm broke. I'm 22 years old. It is what it is. I'm early in my journey. It's going to change in the future, but we're on different timelines here. You know, by the time I'm in my peak, and don't say this to her, but by the time I'm in my peak, you know, you're going to be over the hill. You're not going to look as good anymore. So that wouldn't work anyway. Do you know what I mean?
My God. All right, let me. This nigga said, tell her she's gonna hit the wall, guys. So just let her know that. Like, listen, by the time I get sexy, by the time that I'm a bad bitch.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Yes, queen.
Yes.
So by the time that I'm a bad bitch, you're gonna be over the hill anyway. You feel what I'm saying? So let me just chill here and be a loser for 10 years and then get my money up, and then I'll be sexy. And then once I'm sexy, then I can start to talk to the younger girls at this point and get what I need. Oh my Jesus. Guys, I swear this is like Bizarro World, people. Oh, we got some callers on the line. Let's take some calls real quick, guys. The calling number is 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224. It's a Locario. We need to find this shit. Y'all told me about it. Y'all told us about this shit. Y'all the one who suggested the video. You feel what I'm saying? So
yeah, you guys need to check out First Man, because he's, you know, his shit is
right. Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop. I think y'all be doing that shit on purpose. Y'all be just wanting us to.
Yeah, they got it.
They know we can't help us. They know I can't help myself personally. They already know how I do. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to 470-240 and then 816. 470, what's popping? Who's this? 470. 470 going once. 470 going twice. And you're out of there.
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
All right, 240, what's popping? Who's this?
He wasn't there yet.
What's up, nephew?
What up, my nigga? What's going on, bro? What's good? What's going? Wait, did you donate? You ain't donated earlier today.
Oh yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So what's going on with you?
I want to say, look, I want to say this. The reason why, well, you just said something. The reason why, the reason why these guys are listening to that guy, and you no, the reason why you're finding these fucked up videos online is because you're listening to these women guys, these feminine guys. You said never listen to a woman, right? When you listen to feminine guys, you're telling you to look at these videos, right?
Right.
So that's the first thing. Second thing is, like, that guy sounds like the wall fell on him. So he just fell on his ass because he just I can't do that. Another thing is that, you know, these guys, chat room dogs, look, question I want to put out, a lot of y'all young, just think of this question. How long do you think you're going to live? With that question, you need to step up your game.
Exactly.
I ask youngins that question all the time, and they lean back like, what are you talking about? I said, answer the question. How long do you think you're going to live? And that is something that's sobering because motherfuckers don't think about that.
Right.
So you got to fill up every fucking moment, every day, read every page of the Bad Boy membership, because your life depends on it. All right. Now you can go around and, you know, not believe, you know, you can go around and don't believe that you deserve the dream life and keep subscribing to the nightmare. That's on you.
Right.
But once you wake up and make up your bed, your life will be right.
Right.
That's what I say.
That's facts, my brother. That's facts.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what's up, my brother.
That's all I'm saying. Like I said, you know, guys, you are the creation's greatest illustration. That's it. That's the wisdom from the old guy. Holla.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate the call, my brother. Now, he said some real shit, because look, these dudes somehow, well, wait until you get to your like 20s and 30s and then everything. Bro, you don't know how long you're going to fucking live.
Right.
You 20 years old now. You might not live to be 30. Hope you do live to be 30 and beyond, but you don't know. So what kind of shit is it you sitting there waiting, you know what I'm saying, waiting around for some other shit? That's crazy. Crazy. So we're going to go 816-301, and then 470. So 816. What's popping? Who this?
Oh, yeah, this is Midas, man. I donated.
Appreciate it. So what's going on, bro?
Oh, yeah, I follow you, I've been following you for a minute, you know what I'm saying? So basically the only question I have is like, you remember the time where you said, you approach women enough to where like you can see the type, you can see the type of women that's receptive to you.
Right. Yeah.
So like, what do you have to say to a guy that's not okay with that type?
Okay, so you're saying that if you have like a certain type of women that you find that gravitate to you, but you're not really feeling that type.
Yeah.
Well, then you got to approach the other types of women. You understand what I'm saying? So just because just because the type of woman, right? Just because the type of woman is most likely to be receptive to you, that don't mean that you can't still interact with the other women. You understand that's around. So you have free range to approach whoever.
That's what it feels like.
Right. You got free range to approach whoever. But what happens is that you'll sometimes notice that, if you're out there doing what you do, you're going to notice that there's certain types of, like, for example, like, you might be the type of dude who, you frequent like singles events. That's mainly like with black women. And that's like your tribe. Cause shout out to Ram. Ram always talks about that, finding your tribe. So let's say, that every time you go to these spots, you got the chicks with the natural hair and the fat ass, and those chicks generally like be feeling you. You understand what I'm saying? Now, that's the type that is generally the type that feels you're the type of guy you are. Now, you could find white girls, Asian girls, other types of black chicks, whatever, who will also feel you, but they might not make it as obvious as those other chicks. But you still got to go out there and talk to whoever to see what could pop with whoever. You see what I'm saying?
Right. And I'm not, I want to be completely honest. You know what I'm saying? It just makes me feel some type of way when I hear, certain shit like, you get what reflects you or some shit like that. So I'm looking at myself like, wait a minute, nigga, this ain't my fucking reflection, bro. I'm never gonna go, fuck that shit.
Right, but see,
you know what I'm saying?
But see, also you gotta understand. So let me say this. Also, you gotta understand this too, is that the reflect. So when you see that, you saying because certain chicks, you saying are the chicks that you're not attracted to physically?
The chicks that are normally more receptive to me is not the ones I'm trying to,
not the ones you're attracted to, right?
You get what I'm saying.
Right. So,
yeah. But
this is the thing. You got to understand something. The reflection just ain't about the physical, though.
Right.
You understand? The reflection could be y'all have a similar type of energy. You understand what I'm saying? A similar type of vibe. You feel what I'm saying? A similar type of way of thinking. It could be a bunch of those different things. So it's not necessarily just how they look. You understand? It can also be the entire vibe and the energy of those people, of those women. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and this is the thing. In order to switch that up, right? You got to switch up your vibe. You got to switch up your angle. You understand what I'm saying? Now, when you switch it up, it's still right. It still needs to be who you are, but it has to be a different side of who you are. You understand what I'm saying? So, for example, I'll give a perfect example, right?
What do you mean by different angle?
So what I mean is this.
Yeah, what do you mean by angle?
So, like, for example, right? Yeah. If you want a dating app, right? I could go on the dating app and I can market my app, my page or my profile. I can market it to be the type of guy that's looking to go out on a date, get to know a woman, and like be on some romantic shit or whatever. Because I can take a part of that's within me and create that profile for that specifically, right? Then I can have another profile where I'm creating a profile where I'm just trying to fuck. So I get certain types of pictures, that's going to show off that energy. Then I'm going to write a bio that's going to show off that type of energy. So I'm attracting that type of situation. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about, where you can switch it up. You see what I'm saying? If you want a different type of situation going on, you got to switch up that vibe so that you can actually make something different happen. You see what I mean?
Right. I think I understand what you're saying, because I didn't because I do my best to hang around other dudes that, you know, that's good at this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you build your own goddamn standards and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, if she ain't coming like this, I don't want her. And then it was one more thing. What? Damn.
Well, listen, one more thing. When you remember it, hit us back up. You remember it? Go ahead real quick, because we got some other calls. Go ahead.
I got it.
Go ahead.
You remember how you said basically the behavior can also turn a chick off?
Right.
It's like I get turned down way too fast to even show that type of behavior. You know what I'm saying?
So you saying that? So you saying sometimes you get turned down really fast, or you ain't even get a chance to like interact with the girl, right?
Yeah.
That just means that just means that you're running into women. When that happens, you're running into women who just have no interest in you. That's it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Thanks, man.
All right. So just, holler at other chicks and you find the ones that'll have better interest. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on with you, bro?
Yeah, man.
All right, man. Appreciate the call, my brother.
Play that numbers game, man. Yeah.
Exactly. So let's go to 301. 301. What's popping? Who this?
Hello.
Yo, what's going on, bro?
Yes.
What's popping? Who's this? Yo.
You game?
Yes, sir. What's going on, bro? Did you donate?
Oh, my fault.
You good? Did you donate?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That's what's up. Appreciate it. All right. So what's going on, bro?
My question is, how you was talking about the last caller and like how girls off the back be like asking people like what car you drive and all that type of shit. What type of like vibe would somebody give off, or like what would make somebody say that to somebody off the back?
Well, this is the thing. A lot of times you gotta look at the general situation you're in when you deal with women, right? Because what happened is any chick can randomly say to you, hey, what type of car you drive? Because she just have that gold digger, I'm just trying to get niggas money, and I'm just out here trying to get these niggas type of vibe. You understand? So any dude, no matter who he is, could have a chick say that. But if 90% of women,
so what if,
you know what I'm saying, is saying that to you, that means that you're giving off, what I'm saying is if 90% of women say that to you, that means you're giving off a vibe of a guy that they should use for his resources. Meaning, for example,
that's my question. So
right.
Like,
so this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Hold on. Let me explain it to you. This is what I'm saying. The way you talk, the way you walk, the words you say, you understand, your confidence level is going to show a woman or give her the impression that you're a certain type of guy, right? So if I, for example, if I'm at a bar, right, and I go up to a girl and I say, hey, what's up, miss? Can I buy you a drink? Already she's going to be like, cool, what type of car you drive? You understand what I'm saying? Where you live at, blah, blah, blah. This nigga. That's what I'm saying.
Caller, how old are you?
Damn, bro.
Caller, how old are you?
22.
22. Look, it's basically like this, man.
That make a lot of sense, bro.
Bro, check this out, bro. She'll once you open your mouth, she'll notice whether the value is inside you or outside of you.
Right.
You understand? So when you say, hey, can I buy you a drink? That means you starting off letting her know that the value is outside of you. So then she'll feel like, oh, so what kind of car you drive? What kind of job you got? Because you already try to spend money. That's your style. Your whole thing in order to build attraction is to buy shit for her. So if that's your angle, then that's the angle she gonna take it as. You understand?
But what if I'm not even trying to what if I'm not trying to go about it that way? I guess that's what I need to read y'all books or some shit for. Because I say shit like not that exactly, and I won't ask him like I'll write the bottom shit, but I'll say some shit like close to that if you get what I'm trying to say, and it'll just slip out.
What kind of shit do you say?
Like,
Yeah, what kind of stuff you say?
What type of shit you actually say, my nigga?
all right, let me think. I'm trying to think what I said to this one girl. Like she asked me she was like, "Do you drive?" And I asked her, "Did she drive?" I'm trying to remember what I said before that. I can't remember.
Yeah, how many bitches you holler at in a month, homie? Not enough. That's why you can't answer the fucking question.
Right.
You gotta holler at more chicks, bro. You gotta holler at more chicks, or you gotta join the bad boy membership.
Right, because see that right there, when Miles asks you how many chicks you fucking with or whatever, you should be able to just come back with a response. So what's happening is that when you approach a woman and you talk to her, you interacting with a woman, if a woman is saying something to you and you're not able to come back with a response, or you hesitating, or you seem like you don't know what you're saying or whatever, that's showing her, okay, he's not the type of guy who knows how to talk to women. So if he's not the type of guy who knows how to talk to women, she's gonna be like, yo, what type of car you drive? How much money you got? Because remember, all of that is the second place. So if they see that you ain't the type of guy who's the first place guy, you're the second place guy. The second place guy is what type of car you drive, how much money you got. And that's based on your behavior. You understand what I'm saying? Because understand this, caller. A woman, let's say you got a woman who's, but think about this. This is what I want you to understand. If a woman is 27 years old and she's been getting hollered at since she was 18, she's been getting hollered at by thousands of dudes. So she can tell the difference.
She know how niggas talk.
Exactly. She can tell the difference between a dude who know what it is and a dude who don't know what it is. That's what I'm trying to say. You see what I'm saying?
It's funny though, because like I get into conversations with them, I might get their number or whatever, and I start talking to them, and then that shit will just like slip out, like just randomly. They'll be like, "Oh, you need a car, you need this," and I just be looking at them. I just brush that shit off, like I don't even know what you're talking about. Like it don't even. It's not like I don't be caring about nothing they be saying, but it'll just come out.
But let me ask you this real quick. When you approach a girl, what do you say? Go give me an example. You see a girl, on the street at the bar, what do you say to her?
Say what's up.
And she's like, what's up? What you say after that?
Like I might ask her name or like what she about to do or what she doing.
Okay, so she say my name is Shaniqua. I'm chilling. Then what you say?
Shaniqua, I'm chilling. I might ask for a number.
You see, this is what I'm saying, bro. You with the uhs and the ums, and you see what I mean? Like you
number?
Yeah, like it depends, bro. Like I don't like. You gotta give me a situation. You feel me?
Right, but I just gave you the situation. What I'm saying to you is, and this is what I'm saying. When I ask you the question, I'm looking for how comfortable you are in saying what you're saying, the words you're saying, right? How confident in what you're saying. You understand what I'm saying? See, you could have said anything. You could have been like, yo, Shaniqua, what's good? Listen, I'm about to go to this coffee shop. I'm gonna need you to take your sexy ass and come with me over here and get a coffee so we could talk about some things. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's whatever, but the attitude, energy. Do you see what I'm saying? It's different than if you're like, gotta
get your number.
But like,
hello, can I get your number? Hello.
Right. See, that's so caller.
You know what I'm saying? You can't hear me, bro?
No.
I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to say, like,
go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
Nah, all we saying is this, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
All we saying is this, real quick. All we saying is this, is that you got to understand that you see, my dude Steve Dedino always says this. He always says she's met you before. That means that she's met your type of guy before. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're the type of guy who isn't comfortable, and this is what we say learning game is important, because it's not like you got to learn this shit overnight, because you're not going to learn overnight. But the more you go out, the more you practice, the more you interact with women, the better you're going to get at talking to women. And then the better you get at talking to women, the more you're going to find that women are going to be more sexually attracted to you, and you're going to have less women asking you what type of car you drive. You understand what I'm saying?
that.
So that's what we saying, brother. So, but if you have any more questions, hit us up for the coaching, and we will holler at you, man. Appreciate the call, my brother.
Badboymembership.com.
Badboymembership.com, people. Facts.
Hello?
Because he answered the phone like, hey, what's up? Like, I'm like, damn, bro. That don't make a chick pussy wet. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta have some of that bass in your voice, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So gotta ask her if she wants some tater tots. Let's go to 470. 470. What's going on? What's popping? 470.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir. My brother, did you donate?
Yes, sir, I did.
So what's going on? What's good?
Yeah, I hope you gentlemen are having a good night. I'm just calling to ask about sort of this video is sort of reflective of how I sort of see things, but the reason the way I sort of rationalized it was, for me, I needed to I sort of just move under you guys' tutelage. I move in that way for the time when I'll need it. You know what I mean? So
For the time you'll need it. What do you mean by that?
So all right, so like,
how old are you?
All right, so
how old are you?
22 at the moment.
Okay.
22, sir.
22.
Right. So you're right. So I personally, like, I don't have my own place. I don't have a car. I don't have my own place. I don't have a car. But I can get chicks, but when I fuck women in like my car or something, it doesn't really like it. It's not my image of success. You know what I mean? So I'll practice sort of out of respect.
Wait. So when you spend time with women and have sex, you're doing it for success, or are you doing it to spend time with women and have sex? Which one?
I'm doing it for success, let's say.
Exactly. That's the problem with all of you dudes. Like, a lot of you dudes, you're not doing shit to do what you're actually doing. You're doing it because you're trying to attach it to some fucking idea of success and self-worth and value.
Right.
That's what we're trying to say. If you're going to spend time with a girl and have sex, spend time with her and have sex with her. Enjoy it for what it is.
Right.
Once you begin attaching it to your sense of self-worth, that is the mistake.
Exactly.
I see. All right, I see. But I do have one more question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I do have a question. So like with, game, sort of coming to life inside of me, right? I sort of see things from what I feel like. I see the world as myself, right? So like, if someone's disrespectful, like I don't care, right? Like, I genuinely don't care, but there's a subtle sort of reproachfulness that I should sort of act in a different way for when it does, like when it might matter. You know what I mean? Is that an appropriate way to think of it?
What do you?
Wait. Give us an example. Is that an give us an example of what you're talking about.
All right. Wonderful. So I'll give you two examples so you get the gist of it, right? I was with a group, and there was one chick that, like, I was with a study abroad group, and there was one chick that sort of always she, like, her tone, the tone that she was speaking to me with was disrespectful. But I genuinely didn't care, right? But it was there, and she would continue to do it. But I don't care about this chick, So like, I'd ignore her, and I never really fucked with her.
Right.
Another example was the other week I went to go talk to a chick, and she said some, like, it was subtle, but it was disrespectful, right? So I was like, all right, I'm just not gonna fuck with this chick. You know what I mean? But instead of, should I act in a sort of see if I should act in a different way to keep these, like, these people at bay, but even though I don't care about them, and I'm asking for a time when it might matter. You know what I mean?
Okay, I think I kind of see what you're saying. You're saying basically, should you sort of address it, or should you just leave it be and just keep it moving, or whatever it is like that? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because I mean, I don't care about these people. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, the thing, if you don't,
I'm worried that it might come from somebody where I should care about it, but
see, that's the thing. This is the thing though. Why should you care, regardless of who it is? You understand what I'm saying? That's the question you got to ask yourself. What would be the situation where you would need to care and give a fuck in any of these situations? Why would you care at all?
No matter who it is.
Oh, I see.
Because what it sounds like,
I actually see where you're going.
Right? Because what it sounds like you're saying. This is the thing. What it sounds like you're saying is this. You're saying, I want to make sure that I'm doing the thing that's gonna make me look good, but also make me feel good about my decisions. You understand? That's what you're basically saying.
He's looking for invisible validation from people he claims he doesn't care about, when the truth is you actually care a lot.
Right.
Based on everything you talked about in this phone call, everything you do is based on ego. Just like how you was asking about fucking chicks.
Right.
For success. That's what you said, bro. And now you're talking about, should I address disrespectful people to validate my self-respect and my self-esteem? That's what you're asking us again. And the thing is, once again, just be honest. If somebody say some shit to you that you don't like, be like, yo, I don't like all that shit. You better stop disrespecting me.
Right.
And stop the conversation or walk away from them.
Right. And then if there's a time where you don't give a fuck about saying that, then don't say it.
Then don't say it. Yeah, if you truly don't give a fuck, then you don't have to talk to these people. Who are these people?
Right.
Who are these fucking people? There's a foreign exchange chick and she was talking disrespectfully to me, and I really don't care, but I was just wondering, should I seek validation?
Oh, all right, wait. Okay, then I should provide more context then, right?
Yeah. Provide more context to try to cover up you're seeking validation. Go ahead, please.
Oh, no. I'm not discrediting your advice. I'm soaking up the game, but I should add one extra piece of input for that. I'm part of a program where it's like a cohort of us, right? And it's like this one bad egg, right? Everybody else treats me with pretty much respect, but this one bad egg, like, I don't care about, but and what I meant by, potential disrespect, which you guys actually answered now. So the question is answered, but I will just add this last part. She that's that one person that might actually, affect how other people view you. You know what I mean? Like, that one person that is disrespectful to you, that might be talking shit. You know what I mean? Like, so now, like, these other people that you didn't have to worry about, like, now you have to worry about them.
Oh, so the disrespect. Wait, hold on. Let's get this straight. So the lack of validation from this one person might interfere with the validation that you get from the rest of the group.
Is that what you're saying, Colin?
Okay, all right. I see what you're saying. If we look at it from that perspective, yeah.
No, you know what it is? I want to ask you this question. What do you want from these people? What's the thing that you want from them? Because you want something.
Yeah, you
want something, which is why you care so much about what the fuck is going on. What do you want from them? Or what do you feel like you need from them?
Well, I guess now that you're asking, maybe, my response, now that I'm thinking about it, my response should be like nothing, because
No, it should. No, this is what I'm saying. No. Well, what do you want though? You're not.
Listen. You're already stuck in your situation. Just be honest with us, so we can help you to figure out a better way to look at it. All right. So stop. Don't worry about it. Like even now, you're trying to hold on to your ego. Just be honest with us, bro. What would you like? Ideally, what would you really desire from these people in your cohort that you're talking about? And just be honest.
So you asked me, what do I want from them?
Yes.
I don't, I can't say that I want anything from, okay. All right. Oh, wait. All right. So I do have an answer, maybe acceptance, but I should provide a bit more context if you guys want that.
All right. Real quick.
Go ahead.
Real quick. Go ahead.
Okay. So I'm part of the scholarship program. It's a big group of us.
Mm-hmm.
It's majority women at this point. It's been 4 years. Majority women at this point.
Right.
4 of us went to Italy a month or 2 ago. Okay.
Right.
Italy, wine, and I'm my own person. I'm sort of becoming my own person. I sort of stopped caring what people think. Right. So I'm gonna act how I'm gonna act, but I'm the weirdo out of the group. All right. I'm the certified oddball of the group. You understand me? When we were up there, everybody was hanging out, and I was pretty much left out a lot of the times. You know what I mean?
Oh.
And I was there, like, let's say, yeah. So yeah,
all right, cool. That's enough context, my nigga.
Right.
What do you want from these people?
Right.
Yeah. Let's say acceptance.
Okay, you see?
And why do you want to be accepted by them? Go deeper. Pause. Like, what do they have that you want that you think's going to make you happy? Go ahead.
Yes.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I don't really, I didn't think I wanted anything from them, and I can't really think of anything now.
Yeah, but you just revealed that you want acceptance from these people. Right. How will their acceptance benefit you?
Right. Exactly. How will the acceptance benefit you? Huh? So you want acceptance and you don't even know why you want the acceptance. You see how deep that shit is? Like, you want validation, acceptance, and you don't even know why. Or you do know why, you just don't want to settle us.
Right.
Okay, all right, hold on one second. Now.
No, I genuinely don't. What was that?
Caller. Respectfully, I need you to shut the fuck up, because you don't know anything. You know nothing about your entire life. And I'm sorry for you, like, honestly. But I'm gonna just need you to shut the hell up, and I need you to think about this. There are people out there that are looking for acceptance, and there are people out there that are looking for compatibility. Okay, so there's 2 types of people out there. Right. There's people who don't know who the fuck they are, kind of like you right now, and they're looking for people to accept them, because once they get the acceptance and the validation from others, then that will begin to kind of mold an image of who they possibly might be. But the problem is that image is based on the ideas of other people. Okay, exactly. That's where you are right now. A place where I feel that it would be better for you is to find a place where you are seeking compatibility, meaning you have almost a 99% clear idea of exactly who you are, and you're only trying to find people who are on the same page as you, so you can relate and have a good time in life.
Facts. Facts.
All right. Yeah.
So just think about those two things and pick one. Right now, you're in stage one. Right now, you're in the first one. I'm trying to open your eyes so you can possibly find yourself in the latter. You understand? It's just those two, all right? So other than that, that's it, bro. That's it. We got more calls, bro?
Yeah, we got a few more.
We gotta go, bro. Get on the Bad Boy membership or schedule a consultation. Go to MrLocario.com or go to Miles in the Game on Instagram.
Yes, sir. And accept yourself, my brother. You be good. All right. There we go.
All right, bro.
All right, let's go to, I think this might be Monogamous Player. What's going on, bro?
Yeah, what's up, Mr. Locario? What's up, Miles? It's the Monogamous Player.
What up?
Donated.
So what's going on? What's going on?
Tonight, man?
Chilling. What's good? What's good?
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Hey, all I wanted to say is, bro, is getting pussy and getting what you want out of women, bro, it's not that hard, bro. Like, yes, you're going to put some work in it, but once you build up the repetition and you have the experience, bro, it's going to be second nature to you. Like, the reason why a lot of these guys don't get pussy is because they're worried about the wrong shit. They're really worried about the wrong shit. Like this guy that's on the video that y'all showed, he's worried about, I guess in his world, getting to the girl's level and stepping his game up. And by the time he's like, you worried about the wrong shit, bro. Like first of all, like you're not living in the now, you're living in the past and you're living in the future.
Right.
And you're basing your life based off other people and acceptance. You see what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of these guys are not getting pussy. And then another thing is, bro, and I just don't understand this, Mr. Locario, because I actually live this. I don't understand why where you fuck a girl matters to these guys. Like, oh, if I stay with my mom or my dad, like I feel bad to invite women over. Like when I was in matter of fact, bro, I didn't move out of my parents' house until I was 29, right? But I had women that had their own spot, got degrees, got good jobs and all that, coming to my parents' house to get smashed on, bro. You feel me? So like, what does it matter? You see what I'm saying? These niggas is worried about the bullshit. Like, if you stay with your parents, like, and also these niggas is also saying that, oh, I gotta be financially up or whatever, or I can't be broke or whatever the case may be. To be honest, when I was broke, I had more time to smash females.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Because I didn't have a job.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So what are these niggas is talking about? Like, I'm gonna be honest, Mr. Locario, dog, like, a lot of these guys are just lost. And as you say, man, a lot of these guys are just looking at external things to make them feel better, and they feel like, okay, once I have the job, or once I have the status, or once I have the looks and the money, or whatever the case may be, I'm gonna draw in the bad bitch. And say if you do, that's cool. But at the end of the day, that lack of confidence is gonna come out one way or another.
Right.
So you're gonna have all that and still be an unconfident guy, because at the end of the day, if you got that type of female, you got to deal with what comes with that, and you're not gonna have the confidence to handle that. You see what I'm saying? And then the last thing I also want to say is, here's how I know that these guys don't get pussy like that, right? They're so worried about their specific type. That's how I know that a lot of these guys don't get pussy, right? Now, for example, I have a specific type, even though I'm a guy that have open types, because I like all type of women, right? But my specific type is chocolate chicks with fat asses, right?
Right.
But out of the 100 and some girls that I smashed, probably only 15 were that.
Right.
So if I was only going for my type, would I have smashed all the other females? You see what I'm saying? That I got the experience. You see what I'm saying? So what are these guys are talking about? And also these guys be trying to shame BBWs. Now I don't like the BBWs that are built like refrigerators, but I like the ones that sexy, got the curves or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They just might got a little bit of thickness on them. But, you know, so that's how we like it out here in Houston, whatever. Man, I done had BBWs that gave me great pussy. So what are these niggas is talking about? You see what I'm saying? I had skinny girls that gave me great pussy. So I'm gonna be honest, bro. Guys are so worried about so much, and they are just stacking insecurity on top of insecurity on top of insecurity, to where they're blocking themselves from experiencing life. And that's what y'all say, guys. Time is ticking, bro. You don't know how long you got. You worried about what you're gonna be in 40. But you 25, but you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Exactly,
you know what I'm saying,
right.
man? You better start living now, bro. That's all I gotta say, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Facts. Appreciate it, my brother. Dropping heavy game. You know, he makes a good point. The funny part is, a lot of these dudes who don't have that much experience with women, they're waiting on that dream girl, quote unquote, to get with. You understand what I'm saying? And they ain't really out here doing what they got to do. But let's get to some of these questions real quick, and then we're gonna wrap it the fuck up, people. We about to get up out of here because niggas is tired. You feel me?
Tired.
so for and sleep is a good thing. You feel what I'm saying? Don't let nobody fool you. You feel me? Let's go with some of these questions. So it says, so if a girl asks if you drive or have a car, she just wants your resources. Well, basically, in most cases, yes. Because if a woman is actually about you, she don't give a fuck if you drive, because if you don't drive, she gonna take an Uber to where the fuck you at. You understand what I'm saying? She's gonna rent a car and drive to your place to come see you. You understand what I'm saying? So don't get
and on a practical level, like, I'm not saying a girl might never ask if you got a car.
Right.
But it has to make sense within the conversation.
Right, exactly.
Because the only reason why a bitch should be able to ask me, oh, where did you park? Or, you got your car? Is if I say to her, yo, I'm getting ready to shake the spot. You coming?
Right, exactly. Then
and she like, where'd you park? You know what I'm saying? And even then I'd be like, don't worry about it, just come with me.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Right.
Because once a woman is attracted to you and she has a certain level of like interest and desire, she's focused on you, not all the other details.
Exactly.
And if she coming with you to go get fucked, in her mind, she's thinking, well, he must have a plan to get me from here to wherever we about to go fuck.
Exactly.
So she's really not even going to ask you. But I'm just saying, in general, the only time those type of things should come up is when it makes sense in the conversation.
Right.
If you just say, hey, girl, what's up? How you doing? I like how your dress fits you. Looking kind of sexy today. And then the first thing she asks you is, so what kind of car you drive?
Exactly. Right. Exactly.
You don't even have to say have a nice day. You could literally just stop talking about face and walk away. Straight up.
Like, fuck out of here. It says, what would be the best response to a woman if she asks, what do you do for a living, or bring up money early in the conversation? Well, see, this is what we talk about the context. If she's bringing up money early in the conversation and she's talking about what do you do for a living, again, that means she ain't feeling you. Now, if she's, asking you what do you do for a living in the context of her flirting with you, showing sexual interest, that's one thing. You understand what I'm saying? But if it's just on some, what do you do for a living and how much money you make? You've been talking to this chick for like a minute and a half. You understand what I'm saying? That's usually a chick she ain't really feeling you like that. She's just, trying to line you up to be the simp that's going to spend some money on her ass. You understand what I'm saying? Or somebody she could use. And trust and believe, you got some women out there who, because look, most women got money and they don't need your money, but trust me, they will use you for your money still.
Of course.
They'd rather spend your money than their money. You feel what I'm saying? So,
I know some chicks who it costs $120 to get their hair done.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And then they tell the guy it costs $250.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You understand?
They be going in. Aussie said, do you think there's a power struggle between men and women? Yes, and it's the women's fault. It's the men's fault. There's a power struggle. You understand what I'm saying?
Maybe some of them men and women out there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the fuck that's about.
It's the men's fault that there's a power struggle. If there's a power struggle,
Locario, do you go through any power struggles with you and the women you deal with?
Never.
Okay.
Never.
All right.
But what I see with these other people out here, there is a power struggle, and because the guys don't understand their position, so the women don't understand their position.
Right. And these guys actually allow these women to think they have some type of power.
Right. So Miles, when you say there are no qualifiers if a chick's attracted to you, is that generally happening with younger women who are not as smart or scorned as the older ones?
All levels, bro.
Mm-hmm.
All levels.
Right.
I've smashed everything from 21-year-olds all the way to 49-year-olds, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are you talking about?
Right.
And I don't have none of these qualifying conversations.
Right. He said, if a chick who wouldn't give me the box keeps lurking on my Snapchat, should I block her ass or let her keep seeing me shine? Bro, don't pay no attention to no chick that ain't doing what you wanted to do. That's all I would say about that. You know what I'm saying? Don't waste no time with these chicks with that bullshit. He said, women like a guy who's older than them a year or two, true or false. Listen, women like all types of motherfuckers. You understand? But worry about the women who are feeling you and why they're feeling you. That's what you need to pay attention to. Some of y'all be getting fooled thinking women actually like you, but they just like that wallet. They like the attention. They like the fucking fact that you a simp. So don't get it twisted. Said if a girl deals with mostly guys who spoil her, can she change to be wifey to a dude with minimal funds? Yes. See, this is what y'all don't get. Women generally are chameleons. Women will go with the best situation.
Right.
So if she has a bunch of dudes spoiling her, giving her money or whatever, understand she's using those guys because she don't really like them like that. But if she finds a guy she likes, she's not worried about what he's going to do for her. She's worried about what can she do for him. So she keep that nigga in the situation. You know
Hold up. See, this is how inexperienced these motherfuckers are. Shout out to King Yaks for the question, right? But you're only showing your inexperience. Because don't you know, it's so many bitches out there who they do this simultaneously.
Right, exactly.
She's wifey to a nigga that she fuck with for real.
Exactly.
And she mess around and flirt with niggas that spoil her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so, bro, you remember that time we did that product with my close family member?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Oh, I remember that shit. Yes, that shit's crazy.
I know. I got women in my family, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They got orbiters who spoil them, spend money on them. Because there's a lot of men out there who just love to spend money on women because they think it's a way of life.
Mm-hmm.
Like straight innocent shit. And then she has her she has her real nigga.
Right.
That she fuck with, that she wash his clothes and cook his food and do everything.
Mm-hmm.
While she still got the dudes out there spoiling her, paying her bills, paying for her nails and her hair and this different type of shit.
Right.
But I mean, it's the lack of experience that you don't even know that women do that on a regular.
He said if she loves the lifestyle, why would she go the other way?
Y'all really don't believe us when we say that women could really like a man.
Mm-hmm.
A woman could really, really like a man just for his personality alone.
Right.
Just for the fact that he's unique and there's no one else on the earth like him.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she could like, bro, how many of those chicks, those fucking atmosphere models,
mm-hmm.
they get called out to these major cities.
Right.
To go be atmosphere models, then they fly back to fucking Nebraska to chill with they boyfriend Cletus.
Exactly right.
He don't got nothing.
Mm-hmm. And they put him in the barn.
That nigga work at the 7-Eleven. They got a 1 7-Eleven town, and he work at the 7-Eleven.
Mm-hmm.
And she is madly in love with that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
And then she when she goes and do the modeling shit, she come back and break bread with him.
Right.
To help him with his whatever the fuck he got going on.
Mm-hmm.
Because she loves him. Yes,
right.
She loved the lifestyle. She could a bitch can live the. I mentioned this before. Ain't no female out there gonna say no to an expensive ass steak dinner. None.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But are they there for the steak or are they there for you?
Right.
But most of y'all dudes, they there for the steak.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why at the end of the night, she'd be like, "Oh well, all right, give you a hug and good night. Thank you. I enjoyed the steak. Bye.
Right.
Exactly. Like, oh, I thought we were gonna come back to my crib. No, I don't want to ruin our friendship because I like the steaks that you buy for me all the time. And then she go back to go be with the dude that she actually likes.
Mm-hmm.
And the dude don't need to take her to have steak. She be eating. She chill at his crib eating Spam.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's funny. So John said, "Do women have the concept to love you?" What do you mean? Are you saying is he saying that can women love you? Is that what he's saying?
I think, that's the part that guys don't. I don't think they really believe that a woman can love a man.
Right. They be listening to all these videos where niggas be talking about how women can't love you and all that other shit.
Right.
Guys, you got to go out here in real life.
And the real reason. See, the real reason is because you're focused on a woman. You're not focused on yourself.
Mm-hmm. He said, I tend to transmute shit testing me to make it flirty with a girl. Is it considered promoting her bad behavior? So it depends on the situation. You understand? Yeah. Because if a chick is doing something blatantly disrespectful and you continue to deal with her, then it's almost like you're actually putting her on a pedestal.
Yeah.
Because you're saying to yourself, well, let me keep trying to get at this woman, even though she's doing some stupid shit. Like I've been in situations like that where, you know, I can see that the woman is trying to be like bitchy because she think it's cute.
Right.
But I took it as disrespect. So I'm like, fuck this hoe. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm out of here. You understand? I'm not fucking with you because I'm not going to be the nigga that's dealing with you. Like, I'm not trying to win you over.
Exactly.
I'm not trying to like play your game. I'm not doing that.
I don't need to transmute.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
I don't need to transmute nothing from a bitch. You crazy?
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all niggas be doing acrobatics for a hoe. Like, stop it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look, Webster. It depends on the context because you know you can have a chick that's being playful,
right?
You understand? And all of us, we've been in those type of situations. But when a bitch is being disrespectful though, and you still try to like maneuver around it to so you can stay in her presence because you fiending,
right?
I don't support that at all.
Exactly. So let me see. So Brendan said, y'all ever had to deal with acne scars on yourselves? How did you combat that? Self-consciousness? What?
I think he talking about having acne, having like face bumps and all that.
I don't know, because I'm black as shit, so my skin just be looking delicious. So you know what I'm saying? I can't help it.
Yes.
So,
I remember in my early days when I was in college, and so every once in a while I get a pimple or something.
Right.
But again, all that stuff is things outside you.
Right.
You understand? I mean, you know, being that young and having acne, yes, it did fuck with my self-consciousness, but ultimately I can't, you know what I'm saying? But I just can't act like I'm not the shit though. I can't for once at this point in my life, I just can't believe for 1 second that I'm not the shit.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You understand what I'm saying? It's just is what it is, man. So ain't nothing gonna stop me. Ain't no acne, ain't no height, no weight, no baldness, no age, no nothing gonna fucking stop me from getting what the fuck I want, bro. Period.
Nah, bro, it's over for you, son. It's over, nigga. Can't get no bitches.
Can't get no bitches.
You know what I'm saying?
Lord of mercy.
Oh my God. All right, that's pretty much it, people. We about to wrap this shit up. Make sure you guys go to MrLocario.com to get the book Looks Don't Matter. Also get the Bad Boy book there. Also make sure you guys look for the Masculine Identity membership coming soon. Also make sure you guys get on the Bad Boy membership. And yeah, man, we about to get this shit cracking even more. So anything else Miles want to say before we out of here?
Nah. Well, Wednesday at 4:00. Make sure y'all check out the Money Game show on Locario Motivation Channel.
Facts. And make sure that you put them hammers down and don't be putting it to your face. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, man. Crazy.
You know what I mean?
And go Celtics and go Warriors. I want to see Celtics and Warriors in the finals.
Nah, fuck them niggas. But when we out of here, peace. We gone. When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're going to have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, the things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.